This video documents Ajrakh textiles. The traditional block-printed natural dyed textiles distinguished by their blue and red color and complex designs using geometric and floral patterns. They are produced by the Khatri people of the Bhuj district in the Indian state of Gujurat. The goals of this video are to briefly cover the history of Ajrakh block printing and then demonstrate the step-by-step processes in their creation by the acknowledged modern-day masters of this technique, Dr. Ismil Mohammad Khatri and his sons Sufyan and Junaid. It was filmed in the Khatris farm workshop in Ajrakh, just outside the historic city of Bhuj, during visits in 2008, 2012, and 2014. Dr. Khatri has received many honors from his country and internationally for outstanding quality of his work and dedication to keeping valuable artistic traditions alive. He received his country's National Merit Certificate in 1992, an honorary Doctorate of Art from Leicester de Montfort University in London in 2006, which is the highest degree of excellence in his field, and received the coveted UNESCO Award of Excellence for Handicrafts in 2006, as did his sons Sufyan and Junaid in 2008. The family's mission is to help keep traditions alive by continuing to produce textiles of high quality and educating textile lovers around the world about them. At the same time, they train and help to support other textile artists in Gujarat. They have worked with National Institute of Design of India students to help develop designs and color combinations that reach the growing contemporary, domestic, and international markets. The family is very generous in showing their techniques to the many Indian and international visitors who are drawn to visit their workshop. The global fashion industry relies on mass production and the use of chemical dyes, causing well-known environmental problems that continue to threaten local ecosystems. Ajrakh exemplifies sustainable fashion using natural dyes and materials that cause no harm to the environment. Water is used responsibly, being recycled several times and biofiltered before being released for safe agricultural irrigation. Ajrakh production involves no machinery. It is entirely handmade, providing steady employment for local craftspeople. No other land has the profusion and diversity of peoples producing textiles as does South Asia, who have traded them to Europe, the Middle East, and China for thousands of years. Ajrakh is a legacy of textile production in western India and Pakistan that traces back to the 3rd century BC, over 4,000 years ago, to Mohenjo-Daro in the Indus River Valley of present-day Pakistan. An Indus River textile fragment with madder root dye has been excavated. Ajrakh block prints were found in Egypt in the 15th century. Light fabrics with bright colors and fast dyes were very desirable to Western cultures used to dull, heavy clothing. India was the center of textile production until the Industrial Revolution that brought machine-woven fabrics, chemical dyes, and mass production ornamentation. In the 17th century, the Khatri people migrated from the Sindh region in Pakistan to Gujarat when they were invited by the royal family to work for them. Most settled in the Kutch region that was close to running fresh water necessary to rinse dyes and remove mordant pastes. There was easy availability of natural dyes, mordants, and resists, cutting down on the expenses. Ajrakh is made and used by both Hindu and Muslim Khatris. Dr. Khatri is the 8th generation of his family in Kutch. Bhuj, its largest city, was and is an historical center of the crossing of cultures with a diversity of religions and influences from invaders and traders. Bhuj was the capital of the archaic small state of Kutch, established and ruled by the Jeda clan in 1548 AD. Though Kutch is peninsula-like, it did not have much contact with other parts of India. When Kutch was annexed to the main part of India after independence in 1948, Bhuj was a flourishing town. It had railways, an airport, bus service, tram, a well-organized postal service, and minted its own currency. Following independence, Bhuj developed rapidly as a cosmopolitan and secular city. It has many communities of different religions, including Hindus, Muslims, Sikhs, Christians, and Jains. In 2001, the city was practically leveled by a drastic earthquake. Today, Bhuj is even more vibrant culturally and economically. The city has mostly been rebuilt, and many industries have located in the Kutch region that is peaceful and rich in minerals not previously exploited. Because of the high quality of its traditional artisans, Bhuj is one of India's most celebrated centers of fine textile production. Dr. Khatri is the 8th generation of his family in Kutch. He established his workshop in Bhuj but resettled his family to the nearby village of Ajrakh after the severe earthquake that struck the area in 2001. The earthquake disrupted the river and groundwater supply and unfavorably changed its mineral composition, critical for the dyeing and washing processes of Ajrakh. The Ismil Khatri family is famous all over the world for the best Ajrakh produced anywhere. Can you tell us something about your current operations? How many people that are working for you?
We have about 12 people are working for block printing. Block printing and between some tie and dye or shibori, so stole or the dupatta, sari also.
Do you have any plans to add more workers or more space?
We have now working 12, 13 people, and there is working 20 people, more than 20 people. We are making new workshop. But then before earthquake in 2001, we are one family, then working together. Then we are working 16 people and one work set. In 2004, we are divided 3 brothers. One my elder brother and one my younger brothers. So now my elder brother have 12 13 people, I have 12 13 people, and elder brother have also 12 13 people. So maybe 3 times. And then our elder brother's sons are divided also. So before earthquake I have 1 unit, and now our family 6 unit, and I think is 60-70 people are working with us.
Do you think that you could increase the production of the natural product to fulfill the increasing demand?
No, but actually I have not necessary to increase that one, but another artisans are coming up and doing that, so they are one kind of implement. Not I think is I am doing all things, but I think is all doing this thing.
Okay. The steps in making Ajrakh may generally be considered as preparing the cloth, block printing the design using various mordants, dyes, and resist pastes, and final dyeing of the whole printed cloth. The entire process may involve as many as 14 to 16 different stages of printing and dyeing, depending on how many blocks for color and resist printing are necessary. This may take 2 to 3 weeks to complete. The finished product is soft to touch and jewel-like in appearance. The name Ajrakh is derived from the word that means blue in Arabic Persian, but also from the Kutch expression leave it for a day, signifying the many days required for each stage of the Ajrakh process, and the idea that patience is necessary to develop deep dye colors and well-demarcated color areas. Khatris use natural dyes from plants and minerals and print on various natural textiles, including silk, cotton, linen, and wool. They purchase cotton commercially. Starch is used in the machine weaving process that must be removed before Ajrakh printing and dyeing.
The traditional process in the removing starch, we using camel dung, castor oil and soda ash. Soda ash and we mixing water, and that water we mixing with oil, castor oil, or the any oil can use, the groundnut oil or the sesame oil. This is the one kind of soap, and then mixing camel dung. If the available fresh camel dung, that is very good. If not available fresh, then dry one, and we wait overnight and then use. So we dyeing in this solution the cloth, and then keeping overnight the bundle, and next day dry in sun and again dyeing, and dry in sun and again dyeing, until we dyeing the coming foam in the cloth.
The presence of foam means that the starch has been completely removed.
Then they are ready to the wash, and then we have the other technique in the new technique. So enzyme powder and washing soap, that we mix and 60-degree hot water, and we soaking overnight the cloth. Enzyme is a eco-friendly chemical, and the stomach have some enzyme, and he make the sugar, and sugar is dissolved with water quickly. So main in the cloth we have necessary to removing the starch, and through the chemical and we removing, and that is the new technique. So I have both kind of the customer. Some need the very natural one, then we using camel dung, and some are the mass production need, so then we using this is a eco-friendly chemical process. And chemical process is the little bit cheaper than the natural process, because the natural process is necessary 2 or 3 days, so much labor is going with him.
First, this is the white cloth. Whenever we are buying the cloth, it's coming on the starch, and we are removing starch, and we are processing for the enzyme and PCM oil. We are making a Ajrakh. It's a processing for the different. For one time, grandfather also using castor oil, soda ash, and camel dung. 3 of mixing and putting in the water.
Actually, this is the groundnut oil. Groundnut oil or the castor oil.
Camel dung. This cloth is dyed, then soaked overnight, and then morning time dried, then two time dyed, then dried. So also the starch is also removed, and then making a Ajrakh also. But now market is lot, so now we are using an enzyme and PCM oil and hot water, and then evening time we keep a cloth, and then morning time we are washing for the running water, and starches go out of the running water. It's a very soft cloth.
This one now going to myrobalan dyeing.
We are dyeing a Mariobalan. Mariobalan is one kind of nut, and it's using for the Ayurvedic also, and they're using for the stomach. We are using a powder, Mariobalan, dyeing cloth, and then dry.
Myrobalan powder. We need add water and make a liquid, and then dyeing those cloths inside.
Arabalam is a mordant and a dye commonly used in India. It comes from a tree nut. It has the ability to fix dye pigments to cotton. It fixes the color to the textile when it is dipped in a dye bath, or a dye is printed with a block or hand painted onto the area of the cloth treated with the mordant.
And then add more water.
Cotton won't accept natural dye without a mordant. Arabalam turns the cloth a pale yellow that can combine later with other dyes to produce shades of color.
For 10 liters. This is going to This is the first treatment modern of natural dye. So that's modern of natural. This one. Now this will need to dry in the sun, yeah. Dry in half an hour or 1 hour.
Whenever we are printing a both side, it's a half dry, then turn around, then dry. So both sides same dry, same colors. Then this is the resist printing. Resist making a line and gum already. It's a part of mixing, then putting the cloth. It's this kind of design.
Resists prevent dye from reaching the fabric. They are an impermeable and removable substance such as mud, gum, and wax that may be removed by dissolving or heating and washing. As you can clearly see in this example, where the lime and gum Arabic resist have prevented the cloth from picking up the indigo blue and alizarin red dyes in the white areas. The Khatris carve their wooden blocks out of teak.
Here is the first printing gum Arabic and lime. This dyed with the myrobalan. Myrobalan is a modern of natural dyes, and this gum Arabic and lime like registration for white colors. They make 15 meters, 3 colors. Like this kind of the single color, they are doing 50 meters. 50, yeah. Oh!
Here is another more complicated resist block.
Whenever we are printing a both side, it's a one border is completely, then turn around and then both side exactly printing. So same to the this is cloth and this is design, the both side printed.
And then turn the cloth.
The pattern you see as brown will remain white on the cloth after the resist paste is boiled and washed away.
Then this is here is black printing, like making a old iron, putting a tank and water and jaggery. 15 days we are keeping that tank, and then take water, it's a iron water also making, and then mix it a tamarind powder, and then fire, it's a make a paste and using a printing also.
making that's paste from rust iron, and we add water and jaggery and chickpea flour for iron fermentation and leave 20 days. After that 20 days, drained water and boiling with the tamarind seed gum and then printing here. This is not traditional designs. This is the modern designs. And we making this is depend our the orders. Like people say you can make for us this one, then we doing this one. People say you can make sarees for that one, we make that one. You know, each design we have 3 and 4 pieces. This is one side. Now turn the cloth.
Here is only little bit alum printing. Then this is the printing for the alum and clay. Alum and clay both of mixed and then printing. And we are putting a wood powder, so it's not coming in near the paste.
Wood powder prevents dyes from smudging. Alum, a double sulfate compound of aluminum and potassium, is also commonly used as a mordant. It is colorless, easily available, biodegradable, and eco-friendly.
To fill the different colors in that original patterns, 4 colors. This paste is made by alum and clay and gum arabic mixed together and printing here. So that's clay. This area is clay. This area is protect designs, and not other colors come inside. This is our traditional.
Here you can clearly see the thick resist paste.
Traditional area. This one is dry in the sun. Leave these pieces for 2-3 after 2-3 days. Then it's better. Good resist, good black, good clay. You know that this is calling Ajrakh. Keep it today. Every day can keep the cloth and then dye it. That's very good rich colors.
Then this is an indigo dyeing. So indigo dyeing, then dry, then 2 time indigo dyeing. So whenever we are printing all, there is not coming a color. Then yellow, there is coming up colors.
Where there's no resist, the cloth picks up the color from the dye bath. This is the bath for preparing the indigo dye.
This is very long time to putting inside. This is fermentation with cassia toda and lime. Black salt here in Gandhi, in Bhuj, our local area.
Ajrakh printed cloths typically use deep reds from madder root or alizarin and blue dyes from the plant Indigo tinctoria that is grown in South India. Red clay and sappan wood provide other shades of red. Black dyes are from iron water, which is rusted scrap iron mixed with cane sugar or jaggery and flour that forms a printing paste after it ferments and is boiled with a tamarind solution. Yellows and greens and pinks and purples can also be produced. Yellows from pomegranate and turmeric powder, and greens from overdying indigo with turmeric and pomegranate. A variety of other color shades are created using henna, rhubarb root, and tamarisk.
Now we start to dyeing, yeah?
Cloth comes out of the dye bath light blue with a yellowish tint, and then oxidizes to darker blue in the open air. Repeat dippings and oxidizations deepen the indigo color.
Fish
And this is a washing process for the all of removing and the coming colors. First we are printing a resist, there is coming white color. Black printing, there is coming a grey black. And alum and clay printing, so clay is also the remove for the water, and keeping here only alum.
Here they are boiling the cloth to remove the lime and gum Arabic resist.
traditional Ajrakh, the making on all dyeing and madder dyeing. Sometimes they go to buying all, sometimes all not received, then buying madder root. So all is the big tree, but the color available until the tree is 3.5 or 4 years old, and the tree is more elder, no color in the root. So some farmer in Gujarat side like Porbandar and Junagadh side, they are irrigation to all, and then 3.5 or 4 years old, then killing the tree and selling root to the merchant. Dyer are buying from merchant, and then drying and grinding, and then after using in the Ajrak. So whenever coming synthetic color, they are searching this two color first. One is the all, and another one the synthetic anticoat. The all root, using root, and they're putting the name of the compound is alizarin. The synthetic available alizarin, then plantation of all the finish, and this is the easily available. So using alizarin and sometimes using madder root. So this two color is traditionally in Ajra.
This is cloth. It's boiling. It's alizarin. So alum there is coming red. It's boiling water, and resist printing there is a whiteness is coming, and also the coming shining cloth whenever we are boiling also, and a very fast color. If you want to the red color, we are boiling alizarin. Same to the, if you want orange color, we are boiling, this is cloth, it's a madder root, and this is cloth, it's a boiling henna, it's a coming this color. This is also rhubarb root boiling, it's a coming this color. So this is my Ajrakh process. So repeat alum and clay printing, and to keep the white there is resist printing, lime and gum marble. Then indigo dyeing, then dry, then 2 times indigo dyeing. Then this is a washing, so clay is also the remove, and the keeping alum here. And this is a repeat the alizarin boiling, it's coming dark red. Also the same this one, it's a repeat boiling madder root, it's coming orange color. And now how to make a green and yellow also, this kind of the process. So keeping the white, there is resist printing here, here and here also. Then this is a pomegranate and water, both of mix, and then boil it, and then take water, and then spray, and then the both side printed, we are turn around, and then spray, then dry, then turmeric and water, both of mixing, and then spray. Also the same two side printed, turn around and spray. Then this is a washing for the running water. Whenever we are printing a resist, there is not coming a yellow, there is keep the white, and then whiteness there is coming a yellow, and blue there is coming a green color. So this is my process.
And here's the process in reverse order.
So all of the natural, but one is alizarin, it's a red, that is not natural, it is synthetic, but not available for the natural.
जो पहले अभी वजन ठीक ठीक हाँ हाँ ठीक हाँ हाँ हाँ
Sufyan, you have a son, two sons.
Yes.
Would you like them to carry on the family tradition and produce the Ajrakh as your family has for 9 generations? This would be 10.
Yes, of course. And my son is 7 years old. Faizan, he's also interesting to doing printing, dyeing. When the holidays, he joined with us to training like that, learning with the how to make the paste. He's and my nephew also both together like dyeing indigo, always small pieces. So next generation are interested. Yes.
So it looks like the future of Ajrakh is very secure. The market's there, more people are being trained and more is being produced. And we're seeing it in fashion shows across the world now, right? Are you still trying to use the traditional methods as much as possible?
The challenge of the market, we are working now with some companies. And the company work is the systematic. So that is the system if we follow. Then we have the easy that we can do. Former time the traditional people are wearing the cloth and their design and pattern and color is same. But now it is changing the design, changing the color on the season, on the summer, winter, different. So need some light color or according to the season, like summer they need light color and the winter some dark color. So the market is going to the domestic also and export also, and that is making the true, that is little bit difficult. So we will be going to making some good arrangement like work shed and that some working very well, not in the small work set, and the printing quality we do well or the color quality we keep. So we have a necessary in future to using some instrument like pH meter or the checking for the dyes, like in natural dye on making sample to sample is the difficult, because when we make sample in the winter and coming order in the summer is more heating and winter is less heating. So that how to recover this situation. So we think in future we have necessary to using some new instrument for the settle and doing with the market.
We making to production with the different colors and the traditional Ajrakh and with the new fashion market also. Now a textile designers interesting to work with Ajrakh printing. So we more development colors with the Ajrakh, like purple colors for the log wood and many other colors developing with different sets. So now international markets also prefer these colors, Ajrak.
I know that you have many international visitors that come through your workshop and farm here. Does that detract from your work?
Explain to the people how to making natural dyes and what my father has taught me. So many people know us and they're coming and they are want to teach and they want to look. Now we are will be going to the make separate business production center and a separate studio. The people are coming anytime. We have no appointment or anything. Then we have disturbing in some our production. And some will coming from the college or some will coming from university. Some are want to make some documentary. But if we have the time, then we give the some time. If we have not time, then we are apologize for him. So then we make want to make a studio. Then easy to they can do, and we are also making some digital support like video or CD or anything, so they can watch or the we are hanging Ajrak process or the we writing some 2 3 language and literature behind. So if I am here or I am not, but they are coming and only looking, then go to the happy.
A lot of people would like to have you participate in their conferences, but I know it's difficult for you to travel and to leave your operation here that's very busy. Do you see that somehow you can tell people about your work a little more easy way?
I am tired now, but apply to my son now. I have a little difficulty in the international tool. So I think now handling my son is better.
Well, people would like to meet you.
I will come also, no problem much. I have my backside problem and the earthquake happened. So it's broken. On the security, they are afraid because the Osama bin Laden. So I think the security is he think is a little bit doubtful, then reject, and then made necessary that one. So I think we not lose the time, and then after few years apply. So for other thing, I coming 2 people. After coming with me, my son. Still yet I have no problem. Any places, no visa, no custom, no anything. But I'm afraid if I forgetting something passport or then difficult.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
A question about your market. Traditionally, it was pretty much a domestic market, and today I'm sure that a lot of your product goes to the domestic market, but I know that many Indian designers and producers of textiles are focusing on the international market as a way to provide income for the people that are working for them and their families. How do you see your situation as far as opening the international market?
It is not possible to be making in the much large amount. This is the hard work, and we can't do in the very large amount. This is we are making limited amount, and we have enough customers in the foreign and domestic and anything. So I think it's no problem, but I think that they need future more customer or the world people. They are not happy with the pollution, with the chemical, and people are coming back. Like former time, people eating the wheat or the millet or the vegetables, they're very, very tasty. And the same vegetables, same uh, foods, the taste is much different now because the pollution. So people are happy to eating natural one, organic one. So we thinking our market is will be better than now, and we have necessary to provide people have confidence material, real material. If the market want that kind of the material we provide them, then our market is going to high. Otherwise, we are making with chemical and saying this is natural, and then we make cheating. The customer is coming one time, not coming other time.
Do you think that you could increase the production of the natural product to fulfill the increasing demand?
No, but actually I have not necessary to increase that one, but the another artisans are coming up and doing that. So they are one kind of implement. Not I think is I am doing all things, but I think is all doing this thing.
Making Ajrakh has many issues involved with water supply. First, to have enough available to wash and rinse the textiles. Can you talk a bit about that?
Yes, the 10 feet go to down water.
10 feet.
Yeah. When I was young at that time, our old village have to rain river and run through water. And if we crossing the land and the well, the 10 foot available water. So that is maybe 25 years. So now in 200 feet on the water now in our old place. But on the ground the water is a lot of iron. Then we moved this new village, Ajrakh.
How much water do you use a day?
Oh, I think I have a 30 horsepower motor, and then I have the in village about 100 family are living. So I think 100,000 liter water they are using. The drinking and everybody. I have one pump. So we are in our village. There is a good water, but this is we making our private facility because our goods is exporting. We have a difficulty to the other artisans, and we are making with government some arrangement for the reuse the water. So then we save some water. So we are with NGO, non-government organization. So we will be do something for the other artisans. If we one time use the water, then we save the 50% water.
Actually, that is not easy way, but in our home we are three people together. So I am and my two sons. One man can go to the outside, other two men are handling their job. So we are anytime doing this kind. If we have the time and all arrangement well, then we will go the conference. If we have no time, then we miss the conference.